Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Uh, it is around a half hour or so until until I technically turn 28 by the date. If we go by the time, then it's 6 o'clock. Uh, so I was born on the 6 o'clock, 6:02, whatever it was, around 6 o'clock a.m. So I'll be 28 about 6 hours from midnight, but nonetheless. Turning 28 here in about 30 minutes if you go by the date. Here, it's truly gonna be something remarkable. The Lakers were never supposed to win the championship last year. GOAT King LeBron James is gonna tie Kobe Bryant his last season. Maybe they were not gonna allow him to to surpass Kobe as a member of the Lakers. I mean, Bryant is 26 and Gamachu when you add up the letters corresponding to the number. So, who really cares if they don't win the championship last year? I mean, at least we know that it is the lock of all locks to see GOAT King LeBron James win the championship next year. And that probably is why that he's never supposed to tie to Michael Jordan as a member of the Lakers. He was supposed to do it in season 23. And yes, we've had the big news of Bronny this week. Is he ever going to play basketball again? I believe he will. I believe he will come back. I have faith in the medical technology. UCLA has a great medical program. They have two of the best hospitals out there. So Bonnie, I know he's gotten the resources that we can cheer on Bonnie and have a great comeback, despite being a second round pick. If he's not a first round pick, uh, the obviously as a father, his health is first, but there still is time for Bonnie to mount a huge comeback, and I believe he will. Born 18 days before the start of the season, GOAT King LeBron James gets the job done on Father's Day, period. He keeps the focus on basketball. He plays for the love that he has for his family, for his son, Bronny James. And I anticipate he is he will play for USC this year. I believe. I believe the medical technology is good enough for Brian to continue to play basketball. That this is a one-time thing. That yes, you're going to have people on the sidelines. They're closely monitor Bronny. USC. They have a contingency to where they're ready to get on the court and immediately give him a treatment within 10, 20 seconds, and everything is going to be just fine with him. But it's 2 rings in 6 years with the Lakers. He defeats the Celtics. The Celtics is 26. Bonnie, a great question. Well, Bonnie, from what I remember, is 88 and 34. Don't know much to me, what is significant about 88 is that it is game 7 with the Cavs. The Warriors remained at 88 wins. When he won game 7 with the Heat over the Spurs, it was his 88th postseason victory. And Magic, he's going to tie Magic Johnson. He won his 5th ring in the year 88. So this, to me, has to be the highest in the confidence interval. To me, the most sure thing of all is GOAT King LeBron James tying Kobe and Magic. Because why else would Kobe die under these circumstances right before the pandemic? And he truly is not allowed to only win his only ring in the bubble. Based on that fact alone, we know that yes, to get swept is brutal, it's gruesome, but it's true that there's a huge parallel between the championships of two international basketballers. Nowitzki swept the Lakers, he defeated the Heat. Jokic swept the Lakers and beat the Heat. And I do know that GOAT King LeBron James did respond with the championship his very next season. He's going to do the very same thing after being swept by the Joker. The thing is they follow a same parallel between what happened with the German Nowitzki and uh, the Serbian Joker. I still can't believe he won, but it happened for a reason. Obviously, I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, there's a CBA coming up. They've done very well with the Celtics and the Lakers, individual ratings all throughout the playoffs. The top games, the Celtics and the Lakers were among the highest rated games. If they want to make every single player rich in the NBA in the next TV deal, ranging from the Phoenix Suns to the Bucks to the Heat to the I mean, if you're a contender, I mean, if you want to make your wallet even fatter, you're gonna need to take a step back for a year to have the Lakers and the Celtics in the NBA Finals, because the Lakers and the Celtics are in the NBA Finals, and that's 12 months of negotiation that show that the game has never been at any higher level. I mean, 5 different champions in the last 5 years. If the Lakers and the Celtics go all the way, then every player is gonna get a boatload of money because the salaries are formulated on the TV deals. Now, I don't know. I try to keep my arm straight or whatever, but I don't know. When I release the ball, when I go up or whatever, am I curving my hand too much? Either way, I mean, I don't know. The fundamentals of bowling. I mean, I wish I could get the ball straight or whatever. I mean, can I curve it from the right to the center or whatever? I wonder how you hold the bowling ball and how you curve it or whatever. I mean, that's what I like to know too. But anyway, that'd be pretty cool to see. Um, so LeBron is he is a certainty now. Who really cares about the six ring, whatever? Let's get all dialed in on Ring 5, which we know he's gonna do something special this year. We'll let fate take over in the summer of 2024. All that matters for now is get the 5 and we focus on number 6. I still believe it's happened because Bronny came out and come back, but this is crazy, man. And speaking of perfect timing, CWE, uh, 28th birthday, the very next day after 27th, my birthday, the 28th, you know, it really is not a big deal. I mean, Great Judgino number 99 did not win the World Series 99 years after Babe Ruth won the Yankees' first title. He doesn't win 99 years later. He just wins 99 World Series later. So, I mean, I could never envision the season going on like it did this year, but never really supposed to win World Series, winning close to 100 games. Because they did win 99 last year, but it's not 99 years after the first title to win in 2022. It's 99 World Series later because there's no World Series in 1994 because of the player strike. So I've come to the realization that Moonman seemed like a puppet or whatever. He may seem like he's incompetent, but the Yankees and their analytics team, they're going to be made to look good out of this. Still the top bullpen in the league. They beat the New York Giants in 1923. So, you know, can you script any better if the San Francisco Giants, the rival of the LA Dodgers, and San Francisco Giants fan Aaron Judge, if he beats the Dodgers in the World Series, you can't script any better. Carlos Rodon, he pitched for the San Francisco Giants, going to go up against the Dodgers. I mean, if Cody Bellinger's on the Yankees, can we just say it's already going to happen already? Because he played with the Dodgers. He's from Scottsdale. What I like about him being born at Scottsdale is Aaron Boone resided at Scottsdale before he had to move to Connecticut right after taking. Oh, no. We get some girls over here, but, this is sports, whatever. So, we get a lot of women out there following gematria. I haven't seen them lately, but you got to ignore their record against the top teams or whatnot. This all you have to focus on is the fact that they're 36-25 when Judge went down. It's going to be made to look like they are completely lost without Judge, which the way that they were playing without Judge, they looked like they were completely lost. But I promise you, it's almost like they play like they forgot about how to play baseball because the pitching was still there or what have you, but it just hasn't come along yet. But Anthony Rizzo seems like he's about to turn around. I get it. Giancarlo Stanton, the Dodger fan. He's a Dodger fan, by the way. That's the angle with Giancarlo Stanton is he's a Dodger fan. He's going to go up against the Dodgers in the World Series. I get it. The Braves make sense because Babe Ruth he plays last year with the Boston Braves. But we got to go with the Yankees and the Dodgers right here because at some point the ratings have been down because people haven't been following baseball religiously like they have in past decades. But I think the numbers are pretty good for the ratings for the Astros and the Phillies, although I'm kind of like with LeBron and the Lakers and the Celtics, they can do better. But as we've seen, they do like to put their star players in the spotlight. So that's good news for Soto and the Padres. They put great players, just turn it around. Whatever it is, their clubhouse presence. We've seen Bryce Harper do that, but Phillies did not have the top talent. The Astros are just on a whole different level last year. But this is still the New York Yankees. They've still won 99 games last year. They play in the toughest division in Major League Baseball. The Red Sox only beat the Yankees when Judge was out. Keep in mind, so Judge is going to beat them. He's going to beat the Red Sox throughout August, September. But to me, the Yankees go over the top in September when the Blue Jays face murderous row. And after today, when the Rangers defeated the Astros 12-3, looks like the Rangers are going to say, hey, we are not going to lay down in the ALS. We're going to win the ALS. The Astros are still going to be a dangerous team. Judgino's coming back at Baltimore. That's where Babe Ruth is born at. He's born at Baltimore. This is the 100th anniversary of the Babe winning the Yankees' first championship. If you justify giving Aaron Judgino, the Great Judino, every penny of his contract, this is it right here, where he has 40 RBIs in total as Camacho 40. He's out with a toe injury, and his first RBI back in action will be his 41st RBI in the series in the season. The Yankees are trying to make it to their 41st World Series championship. There's no dominant team in the American League. This kind of follows the same Cowboys angle where, Cowboys are gonna make it to the Super Bowl. But they have gotten better every single year. They've gotten better result-wise every season under Mike McCarthy. I'm not going to ignore that. They've missed the playoffs, made the wild card round, lost in the wild card round. Okay, won a wild card round. They beat Tom Brady. They made it to the divisional round. But there's no Tom Brady in the NFC anymore. There's no Drew Brees anymore. There's no Aaron Rodgers anymore in the NFC. So I think the whole narrative of the Cowboys is whoever they face in the AFC, they can't beat the AFC in the Super Bowl. That's what's going to come down to next year. Although the Cowboys 49ers, if Brock Purdy really comes back early, I don't know if they're going to win that one. But Cowboys win in 28. I guess they are. AG is silver. The silver state is Nevada. It's the 36th advanced state in the union. Be the Cowboys' 36th postseason berth. When you had that big ankle injury in 2020, it happened against the Giants exactly 40 months before Super Bowl 58. And the Giants is Camacho 40 when you had to correspond the letters with the numbers. Dak is 44 life paths. So it's almost like that game, that ankle injury against the Giants seems too good to be true, like it's planned. And that's who the Cowboys begin the season against is the New York Giants. But to get to around the time that they face the Cardinals week 3, yep, that's a Cowboy victory. Yep. I will take the Cowboys that game. As a Cardinals fan, I mean, I'll take the Cowboys that game. I mean, They will. I don't know if they'll even beat Washington. But it's a 28th state, Texas. I mean, the Yankees got eliminated by the Astros from the 28th state. Then they can win number 28. Hey, thanks, Bree. Thank you. Thank you for tuning to the show. That's a marvelous pick right there. Mama mia, look at the eyelash right there. Oh, man. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My, oh, my. It's going to be amazing that day. But here we are. Uh, a long shot. Are the Yankees and the Cowboys and the Lakers really going to all win the same year? Yep, that's the $1,000,000 question. Yep. But I know LeBron going to win. I feel great about the Cowboys, and this is Aaron Judge's time. So if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl and the Yankees win the World Series, GOAT King LeBron James is going to be the most hated man in the history of the world. I mean, this guy is going to be hated like Jesus, I swear to God. But what has he done to his community? Even he's felt sympathy for GOAT King LeBron James because of his son and all that. Even people that hate GOAT King LeBron James, they just say, if that was my son, I would not want to be in that position to have a call that he's in the ICU. So LeBron deserves it. I could care less if the NBA gets rigged this year. Could give a damn because the brother deserves it. He deserves that victory. He did not quit on the Lakers. He's going to continue to fight for the team. He's going to go in there and win their last ring right there. He showed Kevin Durant up that there's more than just dominating the wings. Got to play defense. Got to do all that good stuff, the dirty stuff that the Lakers do better than the Phoenix Suns this upcoming season. The Suns and Lakers. Suns and Lakers in the conference finals. The not sure thing is who the Warriors go down to. It's a new team, but if Kevin Durant beats Stephen Curry, that's when you got to win the title. So maybe they don't face the Warriors. Maybe LeBron has to go through them again. But then the Nuggets and the Lakers, the Bruce Bowens talking like, oh, we were not scared about LeBron or Carl Williams. To talk about the Lakers again. He keeps on going on about the Lakers. He keeps on going on about LeBron. Add insult to injury. This is a Mike Malone that used to be an assistant coach with LeBron James. And he starts insulting LeBron like that. And LeBron has never said anything bad about Mike Malone, right? So I think there's bad blood when we get the Nuggets in the Lakers next year. And after being swept, no one's going to believe the Lakers are going to defeat the Nuggets because that's the same team from last year. And so they won't believe, James will beat the Nuggets. They'll think the Nuggets do have a good regular season, so they're not a 4th, 5th seed, and they're playing top-notch basketball. And the Lakers will probably have a worse record because of LeBron injury rehab, because of looking after Bronny James, what have you. The original plan looks like was to see Bronny play college basketball, but there's a lot of he hasn't even gotten an opinion from a cardiologist yet, so we don't know what's happening. Yeah, if he lost his mom, if he lost his brother, I mean, NFL will script something for the Cowboys for sure. If the Lakers won the championship after Kobe's death, if Argentina won the World Cup after Maradona's death, they can, even if it doesn't happen right away, I'm sure they're going to give Dak that ring. And when no one believes it, he starts playing like MVP quarterback. He makes the clutch throws. The sacrificial lamb, whoever plays the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb coming in action. The Raiders, they should have drafted CeeDee Lamb. They're about to say, because Henry Ruggs had that accident, everything that happened to him. So, NFL does hate the Raiders because Al Davis did not want to merge the AFC, or excuse me, the AFL with the NFL. So the NFL hates the Raiders. If the Raiders miss the playoffs, and Derek Carr makes the playoffs, I mean, they really hate the Raiders if CeeDee Lamb wins the Super Bowl at the Raiders Stadium. That's the guy they should have taken. That's the angle with CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys, there's no competition in the NFC to date. It should be a Cowboy victory. but the Eagles will win the first game. I think the Cowboys win the second game at the Big D in Texas. It'd probably be a showdown for who gets the number one seed. The Cowboys, the Eagles. Cowboys lose to the Bills. Now it's all wide open now. Even if, let's say, the Eagles lose to the Chiefs, I haven't looked at the game, so I don't know. No, I don't know. But we know it's the 100-year anniversary. We have learned from last year that it's 99 World Series later, not 99 years. So, boom, let's continue to get at it, Mamba style, aggressive. Great Judgino. I could care less what the numbers or the odds say. I like the top-ranked bullpen. The best pitcher in baseball is Garrett Allen Cole. This guy is an ace all the way. Loisaga, if he comes back, I think LeMayu's got enough left. I think Giancarlo has enough left. I think the kid's Peraza is going to do well. That Volpe is going to do well. Catcher and Bellinger. The Yankees not going to trade away the farm for Otani. I think Arte Moreno likes to take advantage of the ticket demand. That he will want to see Otani make history in an Angel uniform. And the Angels are still in the playoff hunt as far as I tell. The Lions will not win the first week against the Chiefs. It may be a 10-plus point Chiefs win. See the Lions, and questions are there. But I think after losing to the Super Bowl champions and the Lions win the division, I think Dan Campbell's coach of the year. I think Dan Campbell is coach of the year. Which is owner that, he is the easiest replacement to Verlander and Scherzer. And this is the richest man and the richest owner in baseball, Stephen Cohen. He's the hedge fund king. Does he want to follow in Godzilla's footsteps, Hideki Matsui, and be a Japanese World Series MVP? Godzilla won the World Series MVP, not Alex Rodriguez. Hideki Matsui, a clutch Japanese player in the postseason. Well, if he does feel idolized by Babe Ruth and Matsui, then Yankees are nothing. He should tell the Angels if they want to get something for it. But I just think that it's got to be Judge, and it can't be Otani getting any credit for a Yankees championship. That's where the 28 wealth number comes into play. Many billionaires were born on the 28th day. This is New York City. This is the financial capital. You're not going to be the AL East winner. You're going to be a wild card team. I don't give a damn if the bats are not any good. They're going to win this championship with pitching, and Great Judgino hitting 3-run bomb, 2-run bomb, win 4-2 to win 3-1. That's what I like from the Great Judgino. That's where the war is going to take over. Babe Ruth is born at Baltimore. He's coming back against Baltimore. At Baltimore. At the place for Babe Ruth. His name is the Great Judgino. All rise. Here comes Aaron Judge. It's 119th, the 119th World Series. Here we are. The first home run of the season in Major League Baseball, Aaron James Judge. The last home run of the year, Great Judgino. Hey, Great Judgino. He put the Yankees on top. They close it. Gert Cole perfect day. Game 6. Here we go. Fuck go. Here we go. And Cole called it. Gert Cole gonna shut them all down. Game 6. Yankees win 4-2. If it's game 7, then hey, even better. Even better when it's win or die. But are they going to make the Dodgers lose another game 7 after they did in 2017? That's where I like Yankees in 6. The Dodgers choke again. The Yankees win in 6. Well, the Dodgers, they lost to the Blue Jays this past week. They can't beat the Yankees in a 3-game series at home. They can't beat the Blue Jays in a 3-game series at home. The Dodgers are cooked. Yankees in 6. The Dodgers cannot handle the top division in Major League Baseball. The Blue Jays just beat them 2 out of 3 in the 3-game series. The Dodgers got lucky. They were down 7-3 and they came back 8-7 in extra innings. I've been following the channel Sports Camacho, and it seems like he's calling his own supporters losers. You get chip in $1, you fucking bum. Duh, duh, duh. I mean, that's what Tyson is talking about. And Sports Camacho has uploaded the pics. Get chip in $1, you fucking loser. Duh, duh, duh. Calling his own supporters losers. I mean, he just don't want to work a day job, and everyone gives him money like the freeloading bum he is, man. I mean, if no wonder why this guy is losing all the money or whatever. He can't make the sports pick. He's just a bum jacking off on his Camacho calculator all day long. I mean, really, it's gotten rock bottom. I mean, the support has gone down for this guy for good reason, because his narcissism and pride and ego, it's all the downfall. He don't want to mammoth style challenge, try to make the money yourself, whatever, which what brings me inspiration to be like the numbers guy. You're the numbers guy, I try to do it myself, which I am. It's a trial and error process. It requires sacrifice, and I'm not done yet, and I am ready to make it happen right here. And the Great Judgino is back the day after the birthday, the 28th birthday. The Great Judgino is here to make history, and I know, will not call it the impossible, but they'll call it the impossible. The impossible going to happen this NFL year. Yeah, I don't know what will happen or whatever. I don't know what will happen, but I don't know what the trajectory is going to carry, but we'll see the next day. See what happens. Sports Camacho, he's watching close. You see what he does. You be looking at the face of Jesus Christ. Oh my God. He's not worth thinking about, talking about. I mean, just they're entertaining clips. Sports Camacho, I just watch for the entertainment and all the little side clips he has, in between. He's just taking Zach's words and exposing him. I mean, he's not really trolling him or anything. That's the war. Anyone who criticizes, there's just a troll in that world. So anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Right here. So he leaves a video every single year on Zach's birthday. I mean, July 21st. Glad I don't have that happen to me or whatever. I must be doing something right. At least try to be real and be genuine or whatever. But anyway, you want this losers get chip in $1? How about sign up, you fucking bum? You have these sorry motherfuckers who get chip in a fucking $1. Cody Bellinger, born at Scottsdale. Aaron Boone resided at Scottsdale before he had to move to Connecticut to resume his duties as Yankees manager. Clay played on the Torrey Dynasty years. Cody Bellinger up against the Dodgers in the World Series is too perfect. And so Cody Bellinger is made to be a Yankee, and he will be a Yankee, and he is ready. It looks like the Dodgers gave up on him too soon after a down year. The Yankees need a bomber to bomb rockets to right field because there's too many right-handed batters in the lineup. What they really need is Cody Bellinger. He hit a home run over the week. I think he did against the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken. They got to bring Bellinger in. I tell you, they have to bring this guy in immediately. They say he's going to suck at getting hit 200. No, he's not. He's going to be far better than the majority of these hitters. And there's too many right-handed batters when you play at Yankee Stadium, so they need some left-handed bats. I think the Cubs are out of the playoff race too, right? Are they gonna be sellers? I mean, they're out of the NL wild card, right? Bellinger, he's going to use up his 30 years or whatever. Might as well use him up on a contender. So, yeah, the Cubs are back. Well, they're back 4.5 games. Were they really going to compete there? Nah, they're not going to compete there. I know the Padres are 6.5 games back, but they're keeping Ian Snell. They're keeping Soto, Machado. The Padres will be back next year. The D-backs will probably suck next year, and the Marlins are going to take a dive down next year. Who knows if the Giants take a step back last year? So down here for the Padres, but they'll be back in it next year. Juan Soto is still a talent. Ian Snell still took the Rays to the World Series. So look out for the Padres next year. I've got the Padres win the NL next year. They're not going to sell Soto. They're not going to sell them at all. The Padres have Bob Melvin, who has worked wonders with the A's. He took the D-backs to NLCS 2007. So, yeah, Bob Melvin is there. They're going to keep it going. Well, yeah, I watched the whole game against the Mets there. The infield was a joke, but they play these guys out of position or whatever. But Yankee Analytics, this is where they have to show that they really have worked. You've done well with the bullpen. You've gotten rid of Donaldson. You say that home runs win the postseason. You bring in home run hitters, but not enough average, not enough hitting, too much striking out last year. That's where things have to change for the Yankees. And why didn't they keep Benintendi last year? Where's the left fielder? I think Cashman's a buffoon. I think Aaron Boone's a joke. But even though Aaron Boone's a joke, they still qualify for the postseason every single year. So the Yankees they have talent. They get by due to talent, but to make Boone lucky, to make Cashman lucky, Great Judgino has got to have a much better postseason, and he will. And they're about to say that he's not clutch, that he's a choker in October, that they should have never given him the contract. These are Yankee fans saying that he should have never gotten the contract, that he's a choker. But we've already seen that this team is completely lost without the Great Judgino in last place, playing under 500. The fact is, he is the difference. They're on pace for over 90 wins with the Great Judgino in the lineup. To believe that this team is going to miss the playoffs when the Great Judgino comes back, this is why he is the MVP. He is the home run king, and he is out to show that he is the Babe in the 100-year anniversary. You've seen the Judgino last year. Did you see him last year? Did you see him become the home run king because Bonds took steroids and he never hit over 50 home runs except for 1 year when he hit 73? That's where he hit home runs. So, yeah, it is that San Francisco Giants on opening day had nothing to do with Aaron Judge looking to go to San Francisco. Maybe it did, but to me, it's about the New York Giants in 1923. That's who the Yankees beat in their first World Series. I think they lost their first World Series against the New York Giants, too. They're the New York Highlanders, I think, before their first title in 1923. So that's the angle there. I don't think Ohtani's getting the record. That'll show that you got to have some stamina. The baseball is still 90% mental. I mean, it's not the physical game, it's the mental game, it's the psychological factor. I mean, you have to get up the next day and you're struggling today. I mean, that is a really mental game. Why does it say message retracted? That's so weird. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. They did. Yep, they did. 4-23. Kudos. A good call. And so here we are, 2.5 games back. The Yankees playing at Baltimore against, I think they're in first place in the division. Well, they lost again to the Philly. Well, they're still in first place. I mean, mean, the division they're not going to get, but the Red Sox are going to lose and start sucking and losing the series against the Yankees. They got the Giants who are in the playoff race, and the Mariners who's kind of still hovering around, and the Blue Jays or whatever. So, yeah, wait till August 18, 1920. Oh, damn it. The Yankees play the Red Sox on the 18th, and then that's the day I'm going to a Metallica concert in the cinemas because they're playing in Texas, but they're showing Metallica at the cinemas across America. So, yeah, you're seeing some live Metallica right there. The Dodge, here comes the Dodge, Fresno State, 87 months after his big league debut. He's going to win the World Series. He passes Roger, number 9. It's the Yankees' 9th World Series title against the Dodgers all time. Their 49th win against the Dodgers all time. Aaron is 49. Aaron Judge, Aaron Boone. The perfect game at Oakland 49. Every Yankee team that has won the World Series. Every year the Yankees had a perfect game. They won the World Series. So this is history. This is baseball. Again, 2019 Nationals, nowhere to be seen in the playoff field. Nowhere to be seen in the playoff field, the Nationals. Well, the Yankees, the lowest amount of wins to win a title was 88. And keep in mind, that was really a team that won over 90 games, but they lost 15 of their last 18 for the season, but they finished with 88. But they really should have finished with more than 88 because they've lost 15 of their last 18 to finish the regular season. But this team will be nowhere near even 88, losing 15 of your last 18 of the season in 2000 to finish with 88. They should have really finished with 95. This is why Judge is worth every penny. They're nothing without Judge. Judge comes back, and he's Babe Ruth. And he means the difference. He means the world to this franchise. He's the difference between winning and not winning the championship. That unsecure wall in right field at Dodger Stadium, that toe injury, Great Judgino has to make the Dodgers pay this October in the World Series. Yankees have to make Mookie Betts pay, former Red Sox. They have to make Dave Roberts pay for 2004. Dave Roberts stole second. He kept Game 4 alive. The Red Sox scored in the 9th. Dave Roberts is part of the comeback. The Yankees have to beat Dave Roberts because he played with the Red Sox in 2004. They have to beat Dave Roberts. Get revenge against Roberts. And he's a loser. He don't win nothing except in an asterisk year where they play 16 games. 42. There you go. That's all right. The Judge right there. Judge is 15-6 like that. He's 6 like that. He didn't get it done. ALCS 2017. The Yankees get there. The Baby Bombers. You have to wait 6 years later. That's what that's all about right there. I'd love to see the Yankees playoff against the Giants in the World Series. I would love that. I don't know if we'll ever see that happen. But that would be cool if we see New York against San Francisco, not New York against New York. See the Yankees against San Francisco. Because there was a Subway Series for the Yankees and the Mets. It was the Yankees and the Brooklyn Dodgers. It was the Yankees and the New York Giants and the New York Giants against Brooklyn. Vice versa. That rivalry was moved over there. But the Judge is the real deal. He's going to win. It is all in the sky. It's in the cards. It's all happened in the skies, mate. I'm turned 28. I knew it. If it's not 99 years later, it's 99 World Series later. Easy. Easy, just like that. And just like that, they're not a favorite. They're barely squeaking by the wild card, but 1978, they were back 14. No, they were back 14 games, and they came back and won the division in 1978. That may have been the year of the Bucky Dent home run. I think it was. But they were down 14. They had a monumental comeback, and they beat the Dodgers in 1978. That's a historic Yankees-Dodgers World Series. They be talking Reggie Jackson in the documentary. It was mostly about Mr. October. And Reggie Jackson is better than A-Rod if you see the Reggie Jackson highlights. It wasn't just 1 year. Reggie Jackson was clutch. He's more clutch than Alex Rodriguez. He's as clutch as guaranteed. He was Mr. October. This guy for real, Reggie Jackson. In the single season home run record, Randy Morzarana, whatever, the Tampa Bay Rays guy, 10 home runs. I think Judge about to hit 11. I think he will. You're about to earn every penny of that contract. Become a Yankee legend to get to Monumental Park. That's what you're about to do. I tell you. All rise to Judge. You have to all rise and acknowledge your honor in the courtroom. That's what we're about to see with Judge. It ain't black and white. It's navy blue and white, close enough to being black and white. The Yankees have a guy named Judge. All rise to the judge. All rise. The judge has entered the courtroom. All rise. You all rise. The judge is back. The judge is ready to make the difference. That was 14 years ago. That was 14 years ago, but they win the World Series 13 years after the boss died in 2010. The boss died in 2010, in July of 2010. So they win 13 years later. He was owner for 37 years. Los Angeles, 37, I think. Yup, 37 years. 1973, yep. All we know, we cannot ignore the 70th anniversary of the Yankees Sports Championship. If it's 99 World Series, because there's no title in 94, then maybe that's what Vin died for. It's what Vin Scully died for. He's from the Bronx, August the 2nd. It ain't the year that he dies. It's the next year after his death. The Dodgers fall at 6 and 7. He was an announcer for 67 years. It's 99 World Series later, not 99 years later. It falls on year 100. Why does Aaron Boone equal 100? 99 World Series later. That's why he wears number 99. 99 World Series at the Babe won their first title. Remember, Yankees win the World Series 14 years later. The Yankees came back from 14 down the division in 1978. 14 back. 14. The Dodgers win 1 of 4 World Series with Dave Roberts. Now, the Dodgers have an injured pitching staff. They still doing very well. They do have a lot of injured pitchers. They're going to get them back. The Dodgers going to be hard to beat in the NL. The Braves have struggled a little bit. I think they lost the Red Sox. They've lost against the... Well, yeah, they did lose one of the games against the D-backs. They certainly did lose to the White Sox. So, yeah, the Braves are struggling right now. So, there's that. I tell you, they said this guy was overpaid. This guy's not overpaid. But now they have up to say he's still overpaid because he can't perform in October. They were saying this about Alex Rodriguez. He's a joke in October. He can never do it. And A-Rod did suck in October. It was only 1 October. He was clutch. 09, he did a 180 and proved everyone wrong. It's the same textbook from Alex Rodriguez. The Great Judgino is about to prove them all wrong. And why does he hit 0.62 whatever? Because it sets up the narrative from this year that he cannot perform in October. It will not surprise me if he hits the Jagger home run in the top of the 9th inning in Game 6 and the Yankees are there. 3 outs with the best bullpen. It is over. Empire strikes back. And they will finish with the top 2 record in the AL next year. But this first title, they're going to do it as a wild card team. They will. Top bullpen ERA. Aaron Boone flips the script. The starters pitch deep, and then he gets the bullpen in, whatever. They were all rested. You see, it was all script. You're supposed to be 2-8 against the Astros in the postseason, and then here we are in 2023. Yankees will beat the Astros. That they're gonna beat them 3 out of 4 opening day. They're gonna win again next year. It still make no sense for the Padres to win next year if Aaron Boone's at California. Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone are going to get a job for life, and maybe the Yankees start sucking again. Who knows if they make it against the Mets and Ohtani? Then maybe they do make it again. But Babe Ruth is another 3. I think Judgino will win 3 rings. And Judgino on a worse team than Derek Jeter. These were the teams. Lots and lots of talent around Derek Jeter. Not guys who hit 30 home runs, but guys who get hit for average, to have some pop in their bats, but hit over 20 home runs. They ever had a guy that hit over 30 home runs, I think, in the lineup in 1998, but they hit very well for average. They're very smart, situational baseball players. Well, yeah, Yankees have never won the World Series as a wild card team. Great Judgino will have the best WAR out of any player to win the World Series. Any black too? Yeah, black. He's the biracial angel. He frauds a biracial demon. We have the biracial angel. I love this guy. Great Judgino stands up to God bless America. This guy's a nice sense of perspective. This guy, everyone can get behind Aaron Judge. Last year was Harper. He lost. But this year it's about Judge. All rise to the Judge. All rise. At the birthplace of Babe Ruth, the Great Judgino is going to have a huge week against the O's. It'll be back and forth. I get what people say about the Yankees, whatever, but the season is rigged. It's scripted. Aaron Boone, one of his press conferences, because I watched him on the Yes Network, he talked about flipping the script, and I see these guys on the dugout laughing. This was when they were at Anaheim, when they were scuffling. Oh, you're smiling or whatever, but they were. And now and I think they played today like they knew Judge was coming back. How else do they score in the first inning if they didn't know that Judge was going to be back this week? So clearly, Judge's presence alone is what motivates everyone around him, because he is the captain. This is his first year as the captain of the Yankees. Torres has been amazing, and they talk about Stanton's average, but he's had 4 home runs in 10, 11 games, so the home runs have been coming. I think he only had 6 before that. I tell you, if they had Cody Bellinger, Bronx Bombers got to be back. The Bronx Bombers, they not only hit the ball out of the park, they spray the ball down the left, right field line, bang the ball between left and center field in the gaps. Bronx Bombers, they got to bomb the ball everywhere in the field, not just out of the park. This is where Cashman fails. Really, it is going to be up to Judge. They will strike out a lot. They're going to pop out. I think Sean Casey has helped a little bit. Certainly, he's gotten results out of Rizzo and Gleyber Torres and a few other guys. But it's currently constructed. It's lived with the long ball. And the Astros are not dominant. The Rangers are a young team. The Rays, hot and cold. The Blue Jays don't have the pitching. We cannot ignore how the Dodgers have did against the AL East. Dodgers may get to the National League, but are they to be a favorite? They should not. Judge is a Giants fan. He's beaten the Dodgers. Vin died, born at the Bronx. The sacrifice is coming. It just doesn't happen immediately, but it will happen this year. And Game 1 of the World Series is 13 weeks after the Great Judgino's return from the toe injury. So, yeah, this guy is going to be a fucking monster this October. Carlos Rodon is going to be representing Giant Nation. He had his first win against the Mets today in the Subway Series. Carlos Rodon is about to get things going. He's a bust. He's all this. Cashman, he's dying again. That's a narrative. He knows. He knows. Would be the craziest, most scripted season if the Judge beats the Giants. But anyway, the Yankees and the Dodgers, good enough for me. My roommate is his family's from the Bay. His dad is like a father from another mother, so he's liberal like me. He's a Giants fan, whatever. He likes baseball like me, and yeah, he hates the Dodgers. So that'd be a hell of an October. Even if the Dodgers make it to the World Series and they lose again, the Big Daddy Yankee, the Big Daddy Judge. But how can you hate Derek Jeter? Because this guy's an amazing guy. You can't hate Derek Jeter. You can't hate Jorge Posada. You can't hate Andy. Andy Pettitte, by the way, is a pitching advisor to the Yanks. Andy Pettitte, the Yankees are trying to go away from some of these guys only working on the computers. These guys only work on the computer and they don't work on the technique. That's why they recruited back Andy Pettitte. This is why they have bought former big leaguer Sean Casey, who batted 300 in his career from the MLB Network. I think they have struck a balance. They've struck a balance between relying on analytics and that deep bullpen and these home run hitters and sticking back to the fundamentals. That is what they need. This batting coach never deserved to have the job in the first place. But now he's got a minor leaguer who's a catcher, by the way. Yankees need a catcher. Austin Wells figured out what's wrong with Volpe. Boston had no clue. So this guy's a big part of the Yankees being bad. Everyone will be I feel sorry for the Dodgers, all that, but you have to get behind a guy who sings God Bless America because he thinks the cops and the firefighters and the military veterans who sacrificed for the country out. And it's not just him, it's Anthony Rizzo and Garrett Cole that sing along to God Bless America. So these guys have a good sense of perspective. People are angry at the U.S. women's national team. I think they don't have to sing along to the national anthem, but they can at least put their hand over their heart that at the end of the day, they still live in America. That's better than living anywhere else. That they need a sense of perspective that people died, giving them the ability to play a game for a living. So this is why people hate the U.S. women's national team. You need to be a good Yankee. You need to get behind the New York Yankees because these guys play God Bless America every seventh inning. And the leaders in the locker room, these guys sing God Bless America. It has nothing to do with politics, left or right, whatever, or any agenda. It has everything to do with acknowledging the people before you who died in combat. And it's not just white veterans died in combat. Black men have died in combat during World War II. The U.S. women's national team, they all should bow down and listen to the judge if they want to get some more support because he has the right perspective. It don't matter if it's the national anthem or if it's God Bless America. They have a goddamn sense of perspective, shall you? You need it. Goddamn, I don't agree with everything the U.S. government's doing, whatever, but hey, we are the United States of America, but everyone in Vietnam is united in their national anthem. Italia, España, Alemania, Francia. This the U.S. women's national team needs to stop embarrassing us. No wonder why I hedged my multi-parlay with Spain, because Spain looks good and Spain looks like they can win, and the U.S. national team looks like they're woke. And they're woke. Oh, I don't want to push my head over the heart. I hate this country. I could have a much better life somewhere else. Can you name another place you have a much better life than in America? I mean, no disrespect, man. I mean, I get it. There's injustices. I completely see that with the black athletes. But where's a better place to be born at, to be brought up from? Africa or America? I mean, that's keeping it real. There are injustices we need to combat those injustices, but at the end of the day, you have been given the privilege to play the game for a living by being born in this country and having the best of resources as far as player development goes than any other place out there. So it sounds like rant against the U.S. women's national team. At least you don't have to agree with everything. You don't have to love your country. Just acknowledge that it's a matter of perspective, that you're not born anywhere else in the world, like Iran or Korea or China or whatnot, because China is authoritarian government. The people there are not free at the end of the day. So get y'all shit together. You guys drew today. There are people openly cheering that the U.S. women's team has dropped points. People hope this team would lose today. They did drop points. Looking murky, man. Looking murky. Well, at least some leaders like Alex Morgan have placed their hands over their hearts. I don't know about Megan Rapone or whatever, but tell you, looking at Spain, they look pretty good. This team has got good skill, good technique. It's not Otani screwing over the Angels. It's the owner wanting to keep him in there for the AL home run record. That's what I think what it boils down to. Or just stay in the playoff race and hope Mike Trout comes back. But the Angels are not going to make it, right? The Angels are not going to make it. Bearing a big abomination from the if the Rays collapse. Well, here's the thing. I'm looking at the Rays A series this year. I think the Rays Astros series. I think the Astros get batter the Rays. If the Rays travel to Houston and they lose all three games, have to travel to the Bronx, I mean, tell them they could miss the playoffs. This is the kind of game that Major League Baseball is. The Tampa Bay Rays are up how many games right now? Well, they're not. Who really cares if they started 13-0? Oh my God, they start 13-0. It's baseball. It's a marathon. It doesn't matter if they start 13-0. It don't matter. It's a weird, funky game of baseball. The Yankees can be a 500 team, but start to click it together and win the championship with the vision of having great pitching and Great Judgino being clutch in October. Good point. Good point. Yankees do end the season against the Royals, too. So are they really going to miss the playoffs? Are they really going to lose the Red Sox? Lose the Red Sox? They can only beat the Yankees when Judge is on the sidelines. I mean, Red Sox are a joke imposter. We all know this team is going nowhere. Oh, they beat the Reds. Big deal. Big deal. A big deal. Yankees are made to be scripted to look like they suck without the Judge. The Judge. The one only Aaron James Judge. Your eyes to the Judge. He is back on Friday. Mama mia. He's already activated. He's back. He's back the day after my birthday. And this is where we witness the legend of the Judge, baby. Oh, mama mia. He still hits some bombs. He almost had the home run at Houston, but then this is where the clown Aaron Boone blamed it on the wind. The wind! I should get the revolver. Oh, yeah. I don't care if they win those repeat or whatever. Aaron Boone should be gone from this team. He sucks. He's only been made to be scripted to win because he comes from a baseball family. We already know the plan. He said that Giancarlo Stanton's going to be playing. I'll be turning 28, baby, 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's 5.5 hours right now. So, yeah, GOAT King LeBron James 28-1. I have the vibes of GOAT King LeBron James coming big. After last year, maybe we did much better this year. We did much better this year. We got conference finals. Take the next step. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, man, the blood virgin. Here we go. Here we know he's the GOAT. I believe in Bonnie Times. He's going to come back. I believe in our faith in the medical technology. You don't have to work out the next day, the next week, next month. Yeah, it's crazy. 2009, man. What was that? Oh, shit. 8th grade, yeah. My English teacher, Miss Warnock, she's a Red Sox fan, yep. You know what? It's openly a Yankee. Yep. We won. We won that year. Yep, we did it. You see, Great Judgino's 15-6 life path, CWE has since Aaron Judge is 15-6 because CWE has said that the Yankees can be 1-5 in the ALCS since the last championship. And CWE makes a lot of sense. Why is Aaron Judge 15-6? Well, the Dodgers can lose their 15th World Series. Kershaw's going down in the Dodgers' 22nd World Series appearance. The Dodgers' 22nd World Series appearance to the Judge. It's Aaron that's 22. They're going down. Yankees, Dodgers, Lakers, Celtics. They really will hate GOAT King LeBron. Adam Silver is hoping the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, the Yankees win the World Series, so the haters of all these teams out there are going to hope and pray that GOAT King LeBron James and the Lakers lose the NBA final. And Mamma mia. Can we imagine the point to where the Yankees have won with the Great Judgino and the Cowboys and the Dak have done it? The Dak attack has done the job. And y'all be hating on Dallas, and y'all be hating on the Yankees, and y'all be hating on King GOAT LeBron. You can't take it no more. But you're like, oh, GOAT King LeBron James is surely going to lose this October, this March, April, because he's a flop and he's a joke. Oh, my God, Mamma mia. It's going to be epic March, April, May, baby. King GOAT LeBron James. This guy is going to be bringing in 6-7 figs to the nation. King GOAT LeBron James. One only. This guy is the king. I believe he gets 6. It does not make it a sure thing after what happened with Bonnie at the USC facility. But Kobe be telling this dude to pursue your dream. Keep at it. Don't let this obstacle set you back. Gotta get the mama mentality and brother times. Let's get this guy going in the tank. Come on. This guy has to succeed. Bloody has to succeed. Get him to succeed and go up in the tank. Attack the players. You never order. It's never over. Until it's over. Get Bonnie going again. This is a fruit day. Here we go. Come on. Bonnie, you get back at this again. There's no you go out like that and it'll work out. Get in again and make good the butts. Don't you feel inspired to get Bonnie going and get him posted? Get him to pursue this comeback because he loves the game of basketball. Come on. Be here to do this, Bonnie. That's what we talking. Come on. I back Bonnie make a huge comeback. And you a Tiger Terror? Make Tiger take. Come on. Come on. He ain't out for the air with the 200. Bonnie ain't done that. He's got medical support. Let him get going again. Bonnie will be back. I guarantee you'll be back. This ain't over for Bonnie. This guy gonna go to war. He gonna attack. And they never over. And King of LeBron James are down 3-1. I tell you, he's gonna be back. The Bonnie is gonna be back. He will. He'll be back. I guarantee it. He will be back. We are waiting to hear the status of Bonnie James. He will be back. I still believe in GOAT LeBron's ability to win the 6th ring. No need to worry about that right now. Let's move on to winning the 5th ring. In all the years in GOAT LeBron, he does betraying the King of LeBron James to win the ring. This guy has been hated like Jesus Christ. He is hated on a huge level like Jesus Christ. No! The Illuminati did. He works for the Illuminati, but he doesn't decide who gets sacrificed. He cried when Kobe died. He didn't sacrifice Kobe. The Illuminati did. King of LeBron James didn't know Kobe would die. King of LeBron James knew Kobe would die. But wasn't up to him. He didn't just say kill Kobe or anything like that. Like the loser-hating bombs say so. Kobe had a say in his own death. He knew what about to go down. There's no debate between King of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant when he was winning next ring. I tell you, this next summer is going to be the best, man. King of LeBron James in the championship. 2020 was the fucking mask and the social distance and all that. But 2016, that's a long-ass fucking time. You got to get this fucking ring for King of LeBron and get out to the picture. Oh, yeah, the gold is blazing and the suntan line got blazing. I tell you, that's what could happen with King of LeBron James. This guy is the GOAT. He's talking. What he talking right there? The GOAT of the NBA. The GOAT. He's wearing number 6. Now he's wearing number 6. He got to be wearing number 23 now. Yeah, I'm so glad I never buy the number 20, the number 6 jersey, because this was a sacrificial ritual. He could never. The curse is over. He can never ever win the next ring until he retires the number 6. Until he retires number 6, and he acknowledges that the great Bill Russell, to acknowledge the great athlete, that I will never wear the shirt, that you will not win again until you honor Bill Russell. The curse of Bill Russell is over. It's a shame that my figurine is wearing a jersey that will never win a championship with. And he no longer roots for the Cowboys no more, but it would be fitting if the Cowboys winning. King GOAT LeBron James, 28-1 life path pneumonia. The Cowboys win the championship 28 years later. This way God made GOAT King LeBron James a Cowboys fan to begin with. As 28-1 life path, he should still enjoy the Cowboys season to win 28 years later. And why did God make GOAT King LeBron James a Cowboys fan? And they're about to win 28 years later. This guy has to embrace the championship. I don't have to agree with the owner, but support the team. He doesn't agree with the Browns. And Browns does have gematria of 28 too. Gematria. It's not gematria. It's gematria. And Zach calls it gematria. It's gematria. That's how you pronounce it. By the Hebrews, by the Jews, through the Hebrew numerical system. Gematria, not gematria. Wonder why you're funny. Pronounce it like gematria. I'm pronouncing gematria right. That's why I have tried to say gematria. Well, Gary Numbers guy did call it gematria because he probably knows he over his head. I don't know. So timing is everything. GOAT King LeBron James goes not gonna win this year. Caleb it's going last year to pursue the 6th win with Bronny James. And I still back Bronny to have a huge comeback. And no one believe it now. But I do. I believe this is the perfect place for the top medical facilities out there in LA. I believe in Bronny James. I believe in my mentality. Especially when you're in LA. You feel me? Come on. LeBron will be back. The king of LeBron James. This guy's ultimate winner. He's a killer assassin. He's going to be taking out his handguard on the court this year. I do not want to play this guy at all. All the chirp from the Denver Nuggets. This is enough motivation needed to win the championship. What is Bruce Brown doing? Is he on the Nuggets or is he going to be a bitch motherfucker? He's going to leave the Nuggets so he don't have to endure the almighty scoring GOAT King LeBron James. Where's Bruce Brown at this year? Did he leave the Nuggets? This guy's been talking shit, but he is a bitch if he leaves the Nuggets. See, he left for Indiana. This guy's a pussy-ass motherfucker. Pacers Lakers. Circle that on your calendar. Bruce Brown is going to get fucked by the GOAT. You already know these are going to be wins against the Pacers. This guy can hide. Oh, he can hide and get weak. And avoid the court. And talk shit. And run all the way to the Eastern Conference. Bruce Brown, he suck. Lakers, Nuggets, these are Lakers, Pacers. These are the games where he goes off against Bruce Brown. He scrub, he ball, he ain't done nothing from the bugs. And Chris Paul, he born and you Warrior fans come alive this time. Every one of y'all ball. King of LeBron can be number 9, number 10, number 11, number 8. I don't care where he finishes at. We about the postseason. We proved it last year. Every Nuggets game was rigged. Lakers are the real champions of the league. Amen to that. It's the regular season on the bullshit. The regular season should document the bullshit in the regular season and see if it leads up to the rematches in the playoffs and what have you. So circle down the dates, the Mavericks and the Lakers, the Mavericks and the Suns, the Nuggets and the Lakers, the Warriors and the Suns and the Lakers and the Warriors and the Lakers and the Suns. So let me circle the days in the regular season. The Cavs, what y'all be talking? They never gonna make no finals on King LeBron time. What y'all be smoking now, man? The Celtics obviously we make it to the East. He suck. People be brainwashed for damn if they get down the track. Celtics start a team. Now Marcus Smart, I think they know what they be doing. They got a good big man. Porzingis, what have you? He be going down against King of the Bunch. Is he from Lithuania? Kristaps Porzingis? Maybe they want the foreigner in the finals. Maybe, I don't know. They do like the foreigner. They don't get you in the conference finals. They do like Joker winning the championship. They do like the foreign players. Celtics have that. Phoenix Suns have good body. They have winning game. Taylor is one team. Gotta get them topped up to say. Well. Our thoughts and wishes to GOAT King LeBron James. Oh, Bronny Storm. Oh, man. That Bronny there, he be good. He alive, he be good. Monitor the situation. King of LeBron James. He cannot win until he wears the number that he won the championship, the number 23. He's going to be wearing number 23 again. NBA rented against King GOAT LeBron last year. The front office sabotaged King GOAT LeBron. This guy's the real deal. This guy's a monster. He is not done. He's going to get the 6th win. How do we talk about the Space Jam film where King GOAT LeBron James has to save Bronny James? And then he gets the heart attack. How does that connect to that? Does he got to save his son and get his basketball career moving? I think that's what King GOAT LeBron James is going to do. He should take as many games off as he wishes. Because this team has not won nothing without Kobe, without GOAT King LeBron James. Cavs are not making it. Fight down. Get the book down. Not happening. King GOAT LeBron get the last championship against the Celtics. The team he loves to hate. The team that they got the bad call. Don't forget the bad call. He was fouled by Tatum. And now the Charles Barkley commercial remains real. The Ruffles commercial will just pertain to the next season. The next season, not the year of, but the next season. And maybe the NBA's NBA Finals commercial was a psyop this year. I think the NBA Finals commercial was a psyop. The Ruffles commercial was pointing to next year. Not this year, but next year. Next year, we see this all playing out. And there ain't no flipping no scripted. Let's do read that shit, bro. Because you got to win their 6th in their 23rd season in the NBA. That's what about to come down. And Frank Vogel, it's a wrap. He's winning the championship with Kevin Durant. This guy can coach. I mean, he's ready to win the championship with Kevin Durant and King GOAT LeBron James. He's winning the ring with both GOAT King LeBron and Kevin Durant. The one only guy to win with both, Frank Vogel. He's a real champion. The Suns will win the championship in 2025. But after King GOAT LeBron James defeats him, and he leaves the Western Conference, no one is going to defeat the Phoenix Suns. They'll beat their bum-ass Warrior. They beat them all the way. I guarantee it. Bright Orange is ready to rage to the championship. And ready to rage to the finals. 56 months later. 56 months later. Follow through the cabal cold, and it can never civil. Guaranteed. This guy, Kingo, why was he number 6? And why can he never win with number 6? Number 6, he sacrificed. He sacrificed. Five different champions in the last 5 years. NBA has never been at any higher point in the history. Basketball is bigger than Michael Jordan. Like to see real competition. That's what King LeBron James has to deal with. That's real competition. Ain't know nothing about no one team when it's yeah. King LeBron James when they get their job done. I agree. He will. The Great Judgino. The dark attack. I call it the dark attack. It's ready. Mike McCarthy is a Freemason member of the fraternal GOAT members. Mike McCarthy could easily won the Super Bowl with the Packers, but they wanted the East Coast and the West. The Giants and the Patriots again. Eli beats him again. Oh, Mike McCarthy. Oh, they wanted the badass Legion of Boom going for their back-to-back against Tom Brady and the Pats. Mike McCarthy. The Falcons' last game at Falcon Stadium at the Georgia Dome. They won that game. It's like it's all rigged against Mike McCarthy. It's rigged against Mike McCarthy. That's why he'll win. That's why he'll win, because the games are scripted and Mike McCarthy knew it. Packers knew it. He's going to get the job done. The Cowboys-Jets game on the 10th anniversary of 9/11. That game, wow. Tony Romo and the Cowgirls got embarrassed on Sunday Night Football, but it was 10th anniversary of 9/11, so the Jets are going to win that game. This is the 119th World Series. All rise, here comes the judge. 119. Aaron Judge is a clutch player. I don't get why Yankee fans think that this guy's not worth the contract. He has already proven that he is worth the contract. They're waiting for this guy to come back. I guarantee the Yankee players know he's coming back. His presence alone means so much to the team. They won this game against the Mets. The news came out today that he's going to be activated for Friday. The clubhouse knows this. Damn, I never thought about it that way, CWE, but it makes light of the pandemic. The Yankees have to win after what happened with the pandemic in New York City. Judge is their heart and soul. Judge is their leader. He is a real MVP. They're in last place without him. They're going to be a real team. I don't think they should be this bad without Judge, but it's scripted to be made to look this bad without Judge. And here we are, a last place team, and one guy is going to make the difference. It's Major League Baseball marketing. Major League Baseball marketing. DJ LeMahieu didn't forget how to hit. Giancarlo didn't forget how to hit. Anthony Rizzo, he didn't forget how to hit. This is where Kingo LeBron James is the most unbelieved athlete to win a championship in the history of professional sport. Bud Selig just cared about the expansion team. The D-backs even bought a bunch of players like Mark Grace from the Cubs, and they bought Randy Johnson and Kirk Schilling. So, the D-backs bought that championship. I mean, they bought that championship so like the fans can say, "Hey, you won a championship. We're committed for life. We're gonna win again." So that's what happened in 2001, in 1997, in 2003. Is that the Yankees or that Major League Baseball was committed with their expansion teams. Even when we saw the Tampa Bay Rays, they still made the World Series in 2008. So Tampa Bay Rays, they did make it to the World Series. It was rigged back then. They really prioritized the expansion teams in Major League Baseball, and I'd say they've done a good job with that. The D-backs made it to the NLCS 2007. But this team has no bullpen to speak. All rise to the judge. All rise to the great Judgino. This guy is a legend. How much time for the last championship for New York? It was 2009 for the Yankees. It was 2012 for the New York Giants. How much time is that? 11 years. 11 years. Well, I don't know who was saying. Was it Tyson? I was saying 11 years later. He was saying 11 years after the Giants won in 2012. Okay, 2012 to 2023. That's what he's referring to. Yankees will win. This team has got talent. No one believes in the Yankees. The underground mafia loves that. I'll drink down to that. Underground mafia loves that. I believe in legendary postseasons, all that. Great Judgino is going to come through. His mom, his brother died. Dak is going to come through. And then no perfect game on the 28th day. Every Yankee season has a perfect game, win the World Series, and he's back on the 28th. He's played 28 home games this year. His first RBI back in action, number 41, 41st World Series. This is the numbers they be playing, and maybe about to go back in business again. Are we? 2020. Wait. 2021. 2022. The long wait is over. They have to win for the pandemic right here. 44 months after March the 11th, 2020. There you go. Perfect game was on the 28th day, too. Great Judgino played 28 home games this year. Rodon pitched 20 innings against the Dodgers in his career. He can win the World Series against them. The Yankees will fire the Red Sox. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. These guys are going down. Going down. I think the Rays are a joke team. They're going down. What's going to happen the rest of the game? They be going down. The Rays are now 2-8 in their last 10 games. Seems a joke. And they're not 20th in batting average, are they? Oh, really. Aaron Boone should be fired. He's a joke. Joke manager. He's a player's pet. He's a giant joke. He's a joke. He joked. Sean Casey is making a difference. Lawson is a joke. He is making a difference, but it takes a month until you see the results reap the benefit. It is not an overnight change. It's going to take 2, 3, 4 weeks for the results to garner. I've seen it happen with Gleyber Torres. I've seen it happen with Giancarlo Stanton. Now, I don't know. 54 wins and even sweep the Royals and Yankees win. George Herman Ruth, George is 57. There's hope they have a big week. Comment to that. All the losers out there, they hating on New York, they all hating on Texas, and they all hating on LA. There's no more winning, is there? Not in your GOAT year 2023. Amen to that.
And the Yankees and the Cowboys and the Lakers win the same year?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. There's a reason why it's happening a year later for the Judge. They'll win in extra innings against Aroldis Chapman. They'll win the ninth inning against Aroldis Chapman. I guarantee that. He's going to lose against the Yankees. The Yankees going to beat Aroldis Chapman. Great Judgino hit the home run at Arlington, Texas. So there you go. The Texas Rangers win the division. Rangers have no experience. The Yankees can handle it like it is business. Because that is a Yankee way. It's business. There's no A fraud here. It's Great Judgino. He's had worse coaches. Girardi's a better coach. Joe Torre's a better coach. The Judge is a legend. I tell you, this guy's going to lead them to the top easily. The Rays are struggling after that. The Rays are struggling. Now, let's see if the Rays lose 2 out of 3 or get swept by the Astros. How are the Rays going to do against the Yankees? The Tampa Bay Rays, this is a vital moment for the Tampa Bay Rays if they are going to stay as a contender. If they're mentally out of it, they're going to lose against Houston. Houston managed to take 2 out of 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They did get battered by Texas, but the Astros, as a defending champion, are really looking to stay alive. And the Rays, they can collapse. They could collapse against the Blue Jays. The Yankees beat the Royals, and either the Blue Jays or the Rays missed the playoffs. I mean, it may not come down to the division anymore. That's what we're talking about right there. There's too many possibilities and what can happen. If the Yankees start out sluggish first week with Judgino back, they're going to make a run in September and October. And this may be up to the last week of the season. If that's how you don't script any better, that's how Rob Manfred sets it up. One thing that you don't script any better is having blackouts in your local market. They can't watch D-backs on YouTube TV. Too bad. This is why these people are Dodger fans and Padre fans or whatever, because of the stupid-ass, fuck-ass blackout rules. They're a joke. Doggone joke. Gotta get rid of them. If I pay for MLB TV, I have to see the D-backs play. But I don't have that right now. So why should I continue? Rob Manfred is a moron. He's a jackass. He's a dickhead. You see the Nationals, they were nowhere near the playoffs, and they won the World Series 2019. Same thing can be said about the Braves. So why is the Yankee season over? I ask, why is the Yankee season over? The Nationals were nowhere near the playoffs, and they won in 2019. The same thing with the Braves in 2021. So why are we acting like this team is not going to be a formidable opponent in the postseason? Because as prior years have dictated, teams have went on late runs. You get hot at the right time. It's baseball. And what better way to do that if you're being paid among the highest paid players in the game, you have pressure to perform, that you get your shit done. Nuggets won the championship. Damn right. That's what I'll be talking about the heavy cut. The top. And we'd be saying that same thing in March, April, May with Tia the Fontaine. And the Lakers against the Suns, it's gonna be blood. It's gonna be blood on the network. It'll be blood on the whole network. I swear to God. I swear to God, it'll be blood on the whole network. I will go out on a limb and say that the Rangers gonna win the ALS, not because they won today, but because Chapman against the Yankees, Chapman against Judge, lefty on righty. I mean, especially if it's at home against Texas Rangers, Great Judgino, he's gonna make history that game. And if we can live and breathe the script and show how scripted Major League Baseball is, if Great Judgino hit the home run off of a Rollins Chapman, I mean, we are facing Houston, we're beating Houston. I'll be wearing gray, white, navy, blue every fuck ass day in October, man, because these guys need to fucking know who the hell is Big Daddy, who won 4 titles in 5 years. The Astros can only dream about being the Yankees. They always lose World Series. They've lost more World Series than they won. So who the hell are they? Just little brother. And their loser fans always commenting on Yankee posts. These guys need to be made to face off and lose against the Yankees for 2 straight postseasons, 2023 and 2024. That's what they must be made to do, and lose on opening day and lose against the Yankees in 2024. They can never be the Yankees until they become 5-1 World Series, but they're 2-3 in the fucking World Series, motherfucker. They can only dream of being the New York Yankees. The New York Yankees. And last year was about giving their good fraternal member, Dusty Baker, his World Series ring. Now that's over. He got his ring. His time is up. He got his ring. He lost with the Giants. They lost against the Angels. He was up 2-0 against the Giants in the division series against the Reds, and he lost 3-2. But Dusty, the Cubs, the Steve Bartman, and all that shit, and losing with the Giants, it's like they gave a fraternal member his long-awaited ring. That's what last year is about to me, is giving one back to Dusty Baker. They gave it back to Dusty last year. It's over. They gave it to Dusty. It's over. It's time to move on to Judge. It ain't 99 years later. It's 99 World Series later. As we say, there's no World Series in 1994 due to the players' strike. That's what happened back there. That's the $100 million explanation that we already know. Why'd I say Ace? And so Giants will win the World Series. There's Peraza. There's the Volpe, whatever. Volpe. Yeah. Some say, oh, he gets great because he's Italian American, blah blah. Well, Volpe's really half Filipino, half Italian, whatever. I can see how he looks Italian, see how he looks Filipino, whatever. Don't look as tired as me, does he? No, he does not. But all that matters is he can ball. That's all that matters. And they are going to come through. I mean, it can't be a coincidence that I am turning 28, and on the 28th day, Great Judgino comes back. I tell you, it's a good omen that the 100th anniversary angle is taking a good angle. I don't know how many baseball owners owned horse tracks. They're into horse track racing betting. Maybe they want to dupe the masses to think that Judge and the Yankees ain't have no chance. Because there are horse track owners in the NFL. Do they exist in baseball? I don't know. I'm sure they exist in baseball because it goes all the way back to the 1800s. So, do they have horse track ranks? Who could have thought the Nationals going to win 2019 or even the Braves in 2021? That's what I'm saying. I don't care how bad the Yankees are. They are going to have a chance to win the championship. And they will win the championship. And if they do win the championship, as bad as Aaron Boone is, he'll get the credit for a repeat. That's how I see it. All rise to the judge. All rise to your authority. This Aaron Judge, his name carries meaning with it. It was supposed to be drama without any rings. Is he going to leave the Yankees? But all rise. The judge has entered. All rise. You have to stand up. The judge arrived to the courtroom. All rise to the judge. This is the place that Babe Ruth, born George Herman Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT, was born at Baltimore. The Sultan of SWAT, Babe Ruth, George Herman Ruth. Do you know why I call him the Great Judgino? He's the home run king. Ohtani's 0 turns to breaking the record. This man is for real. They are last place without Great Judgino. He is Babe Ruth in the 100th anniversary. He is the guy that's going to slug it to the opposite field to right field. He's going to blast it to the second deck of left field. He drove it out the box into the second deck of left field. He's going to win the championship in left field. This is the house that Aaron Judge or Jeter built. Judge, Jeter, J, 10. Yogi Berra won 10 rings. Judge, Jeter. These guys are for real, not the fraud Alex Rodriguez. This guy allowed the Red Sox to end their curse. Well, Aaron Boone did. He played pickup basketball. This way should never be Yankee manager ever again. But whatever. He has to repent for his sins and his pride and his love for playing basketball. I don't give a damn about no loss on July 28th. I think they're going to set the momentum quickly. And here comes the judge. Here he comes. I need a black robe. Here we go. Here comes the judge. What's even better than Judge the baseball player is Judge the human being. This guy is for real. This guy is a model citizen. Mamma mia. This guy's a model citizen. He's built like a linebacker, buddy. He hurt his toe or whatever. He's just a baseball player. Gotta come back. Gotta come back. Sinfando, I finished it during the earlier part of the stream. I've got the red blend, but the Frey brand, this is USDA certified organic. There's no added pesticides. So your liver is not processing the toxins from conventional wine. It is not processing out the preservatives. It is processing out the alcohol. This you can find at Whole Foods. Whole Foods. Whole Foods. California Organics, Whole Foods is popular out here. Yep, I love Whole Foods. I like to live good. The Flame brand, the Red Organic, a $11-12 bottle of wine. This is good stuff. $11-12 bottle. Just a red blend. It tastes so rich. It is very healthy for you. It's not filled with toxins. Resveratrol, which regulates blood pressure levels and allowing to keep the skin very young and fresh. Resveratrol, that's what this has. Organic wine, don't matter if it's from Europe or from California, as this is from California. This is good stuff. Resveratrol keeps you looking young and fresh, whatever. You must be drinking water throughout the day, whatever. This will be about to go down. And this better be the type of wine that the judge is drinking. I don't know if he drinks it all, whatever, but all eyes, Aaron Judge. This dude is back a day after my birthday. My grandfather died on the 28th day, died on 14th day. The 14 days later, man, that's what made me nervous last year. 2022, was the fact that my grandfather died on 14th day. He's a big Yankee fan, by the way. My dad grew up he was corrupted by the Mets or whatever. But my uncle, a Yankee fan, my grandfather, a Yankee fan, my dad, his father, the Yankee fan. He grew up rooting for the Mets. Because the Yankees sucked in the 60s, so my dad was a Mets fan. The Mets were the hot shit in town. 1969, the Amazons. The Yankees sucked back then when my dad was growing up. And the Mets didn't make it to World Series in 1974 or whatever it was against the A's, so Yankees did not make it till 1978 or so. The Judge will be hitting 330, I guarantee you. One hit for every 3 at-bats. It's not just Judge, the baseball player. This guy's an amazing human being. This guy acknowledges the people that sacrifice to allow him to play Major League Baseball. He acknowledges the military veterans, firefighters, police fighters. I respect Great Judgino. He provides inspiration for that. This guy's a model American citizen. This guy is not a social media narcissist. This guy wants to be admired. I love Judge. All right, it's the Judge. He's not clutch in the postseason, but he tried. But it's never. Alex Rodriguez managed to have a clutch postseason. It's the same thing with the Great Judino. There's no need to talk about football until we get down to this. But I guarantee the Cowboys going to start 4-0, 5-0, 4-1, 4-0, 5-0. Back then, we get to the postseason. Yankee fans are saying the season is over, guys. Yankee fans are saying the season's over. It is not over. You can get hot. That's the beauty of baseball. I mean, 2011 Cardinals, they're down 11, whatever, in September. They made it to the playoffs. They're not going to win 14 games. I will give the Cowboys 13, maybe 12. I'll give the Cowboys 13. They'll lose to the Chargers. They'll lose to the Bills. They'll lose to the AFC. Cowboys are going to be a big company. All this bullshit, off-season NFL bullshit. It's all good with the Bills, whatever. It's all good with Stephon Diggs. We hate the NFL season. This is why they have to manufacture news and make it pass by. I'm on the Yankee pages all the time. They think it's over. I go 13. I do. I go 13. lose to the Chargers and the Bills and the Eagles. We'll see what happens. If Brock Purdy don't play week 5, whatever, then sure thing Cowboys beat the Niners. If Brock Purdy plays that week 5, then I'll probably go with the Niners. But Cowboys beating these motherfuckers in the postseason. Mike McCarthy's a good coach, but the NFL is scripted, so he's not allowed to win. That's my opinion on Mike McCarthy. He's gonna win. Not allowed to spoil the last game at the Georgia Stadium, is it? Is he? Not allowed to spoil the East Coast, West Coast Giants, Patriots. So, the the Patriots win, and then he's not supposed to beat the Giants in the divisional round. I mean, that Hail Mary by Eli. I mean, my mom ran a marathon during that time, 2011. We're out at a sports bar, but as a young kid, I always like rooting for underdogs. So did my grandfather, So I was like the New York Giants, New York Giants for both months, whatever. But the NFL rigged. It's all rigged ever since it was all rigged ever since Super Bowl 3, I think, when the Jets beat the Bills, and then that allowed the AFL NFL merger to happen. So it's always a grand conspiracy. They're not going back, Tyson. It's a different team. It's a no-figure league. Yeah, the Eagles will be challengers, yes. But the Cowboys are going to beat them in the playoffs. All America rooting against the Cowboys, but this is where the sacrificial ritual is going to occur. Where everybody rooting for the Cowboys to lose again. They lose because it's a 28th state and it's 28 years since they last won. I guarantee you they'll hate Gematria, but they hate GOAT King LeBron more. So they'll definitely not hope GOAT King LeBron wins in April. This is where they start hating us, man. They start hating our Gematrias out there. Especially if we hit Great Judgino winning on the 100-year anniversary, 99 World Series later, because there's no World Series played in 1994 because the player strikes. Now we know how we talk. No one will believe me. I know that. I could give two shits if they do or not. I give two shits until they don't. Oh, I don't care. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Well, the Yankee players were. Rizzo certainly was smiling. I don't know if it was Gleyber Torres or whatever, but could probably show you upload a video or whatever. But anyway, they're never supposed to win before Messiah's Grand World Cup, which would have been the ultimate dream scenario, yes. But even if the Lakers lose, I know they're going to win the next year, and the Great Judgino going to win the World Series this year. So I know the wins are coming, and they are coming. And I'm not begging for Patreon money. That's the difference. I want to challenge myself to be able to make myself, bro. That's what it all about. Yeah, so during the early part of the chat, yes, there's Brianna. I know her last name now. Yep. I'm gonna go bowling or whatever. Connected, we'll see where it goes. But I think I'm a mad scientist here looking to prove everything right. And we will. We got the Super Bowl exact. I just think the Lakers losing this year. I think it crushed everyone's soul that they're not looking to come back. That's just my vibe. I don't know. I could be wrong, maybe wrong, but you know, the Lakers lose it. I just think these people are ready to give up. That they're ready to cry or whatever. I don't think it's the right time to give up. I think it's time to be a tiger, to be an attack dog, to fight till the end, to battle. I have no patience for quitting mentality around here. All I believe is trial and error and getting it right till it is right. It broke my heart last year. They did not win the World Series. My grandfather, my dad did not want to come home to see Yankees lose because he did go to summer games, all that. If the Yankees lose, it's not a good day to go home to you know, having a hissy fit when the Yankees lose. You know, that is uh, my grandfather, but no one had a bigger hissier fit than to see a 17 parlay go down. And I knew Argentina was going to win. So I knew the right choice that I was going to make was I was going to quit my day job and leave when the Yankees won the World Series. And when they did not, no one was cursing louder than my grandfather. And God bless, thank goodness, because it was the right decision to quit. But the Yankees did not win. It was a matter of timing. It was 99 World Series later instead of 99 years later. So curse those Yankees, curse them to death. I certainly did last October. It didn't take away any happiness to watch team win the World Cup. You know, so it's a trial and error process. It's a matter of sacrifice. To do this requires sacrifice from having a real relationship, whatever. Just you go home from your day job and you come in and you attack the Camacho. So I accept that, and things are changing. Thank goodness. Brianna, obviously, I was talking to. She was in the chat, whatever. She likes bowling, whatever. We're gonna go to the bowling alley uh, Friday, whatever. Day after my birthday, the day that Great Judgino comes back. So hopefully it goes all well with that. And Judge is just too important. They're not going to miss the playoffs. I mean, let's acknowledge right here the Yankees are not missing the playoffs when you get Judge back, and Judge is going to make the difference. So, Manfred and the guys, already the Yankees in the playoffs if you need to get viewers. So, they're all good, man. We all good. We're just ready to attack the World Series championship. Are we all right? The Yankees win. The Yankees won. The John Sterling. He's not annoying, man. He's not. He's not annoying. He is the real deal. It was a stormy night, a dust storm, whatever. But I love tried tonight, but fate was not helpful to me to be able to go on a lot. John Sterling is still in the booth. He's still going strong. Born at Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. Great Judgino is going to make the difference. I could give two fucks how this team is. It is one man. It is Judge in the pitch. I believe in the pitching. So I believe in the pitching, but I believe in one man with one swing in the bat to make the difference. the wins above replacement. So I believe in Judge. I do. But I know that he won't hit every home run every time he goes up to bat. And certainly his opposition too. These guys are paid millions of dollars. This is not an underdog team like the National City Braves. This team has to click. Rodon was bought to be a solid left-handed pitcher in the lineup, especially if Cortez can't pitch. But then again, Cortez has not come back, and we're 2.5 games back. So Cortez can come back, and Great Judgino can dominate the opposition. This team is going to make the playoffs. Eagles, I agree. Bills, I agree. The Cowboys playoff against the Jets? Jets suck. I don't know, man. The division is a joke. I think the Giants are a joke. I think the Washington is a joke. I think, well, the Niners are not playing the quarterback. They should beat them. But anyway, I ain't done here. Happy birthday. 12 o'clock in. We beat the ass of all of them over there. All these motherfuckers don't make no goddamn difference, I swear to God. You already won. The Great Judgino is here. Cowboys do just fine. The one championship, I am convinced of, is GOAT King LeBron. We hope and pray that GOAT King LeBron James, that Bronny is okay. GOAT King LeBron James, your son is most important. GOAT King LeBron James. The son is most important than the championship. As much as I dream of your championship next year, he's more important. Bronny most important. Bronny most important. GOAT King LeBron James could be doing just fine. Give me a big hug. I'll give you a big hug. We're bound for greatness. GOAT King LeBron James. I don't care if you don't for the Cowboys no more. There's no Tom Brady there. There's no Aaron Rodgers. There's no Drew Brees. So we know there's less competition to us. I get it. They're going to say you can't beat the AFC. But Super Bowl Sunday, that is the day that the books win. I believe in the Cowboys defense. It doesn't matter what conference. It was cold weather, whatever. You don't get the Bills at Buffalo in December. You get them at Vegas in a neutral site in nice weather conditions. It's going to be just fine for them boys in Dallas. It's going to be just fine. The baseball, the football, everything that comes with it. You'll be a good one. You will end it just for now.